In the quiet suburban streets of Coral Springs, Florida, a seemingly ordinary night descended into tragedy. The life of 21-year-old Daniela Tabares was tragically cut short, leaving her family and friends devastated. This video delves into the chilling details of the events that led to her untimely death, focusing on the interrogation of Yvonne Serrano, the woman ultimately convicted of her murder.
Every time, back and forth.
Do you remember what she was wearing? Was it?
Oh God, no.
No, you don't recall what Danielle was wearing?
No, I didn't pay attention.
Okay.
That wasn't on my.
Because we're gonna look to spot her on a video there from World of Beer and see who was hanging around there. What were you wearing?
The only thing that I remember with her, because it was her hair.
On that fateful night in 2019, Daniela Tabares, a young woman with a bright future ahead of her, had offered to drive her friend, Yvonne Serrano, home after a night out with friends. However, what should have been a simple act of kindness would tragically end in unimaginable violence.
Big waves, and that's that's something I remember.
That's what you remember about her last. Well, the two of you did spend some time speaking with each other, yes or no?
No. We were talking on the table, like we're here now talking. Everybody was talking, so it wasn't like one-on-one conversation.
But did you speak to her?
Oh yeah, I did.
Do you remember what about?
No, we were making. Oh, actually, I do. We were making fun about another girl that was there.
Early the next morning, Daniela Tabares was found fatally shot in the driveway of Serrano's home. The news sent shockwaves through the community, leaving friends and family reeling from the loss of a beloved young woman.
We didn't talk much of anything of substantial. It was mingling conversation with everybody.
What did she say? I mean, I know you said it was, minimal. You made fun of someone, but did she talk about? I understand there was a guy that was trying to pick her up.
Oh yeah, no, that was later. When we got out of because we were inside. We finally got a table inside. There was four there were people. I sat down, and everybody was standing, around the table. And then one of the girls said, "Oh,
The subsequent investigation focused on Serrano, who initially claimed to have no knowledge of the shooting. However, as detectives delved deeper, a chilling truth began to emerge.
We bring the other people in because it was starting, and then she's like, no, it's not gonna rain anymore. I say, okay, fine. So
Daniela said that.
No, I'm not talking about Daniela. I'm talking about the group. I'm not having a conversation with Daniela. We're talking about with the table, with the lady. So we move out, and then it started raining, and I was like, okay, now you were the weatherman, now it's raining. You're making fun and stuff like that. So we walked in. The
interrogation footage, a chilling record of the events that transpired, reveals Serrano's attempt to construct a false narrative. She claimed to have been intoxicated and unaware of the events leading up to the shooting. However, inconsistencies in her story and mounting evidence quickly undermined her claims.
A guy, and stuff like that. And I remember what the conversation was, and and I saw that she was kind of uncomfortable type of, and then I came, and I say something, like like a mom. So she's my daughter, blah blah, or it was something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it was, and he's like, yeah, right, whatever, It's like, like you're trying to shoot me off or something like that. And then we move. We keep going through basically the bar area, and we start. And she's like, oh yeah, no, that was cool, And then you're my mom and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah. If you need help, let me know.
Okay.
Something on those lines, like
So
if
you're
you
kind of
want to shoot the
running
guy.
interference for her, because she wasn't interested in the guy.
Yeah, in the guy. So
did he get the hint and leave, or did he kind of hover around for a while?
I honestly think that he hovered around a little bit. After that I basically don't even remember even getting in the car.
And you were drinking that night? Alcohol?
No, beer.
Well, Beer.
Well, a lot of people say alcohol is like hard liquor.
Okay.
No.
This might be a good time for me to show you a picture, see if you can identify anybody in it.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Do you know who that is? Right there?
That's me.
That's you. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought. And how about this female kind of behind you? With the
wavy,
dark
yeah,
wavy hair.
the wavy hair, that might be her.
You think that might be Daniela?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think.
And then,
Oops, now we have a big blob in there.
yeah, it'll go away. How about this guy with the glasses?
That was the guy.
Is that the guy that was
Yeah,
trying to
that
talk?
was, yes, that was the,
You think because he's talking to her and she's standing there, you think that might be Daniela?
yes, because he was the, yeah, that was the guy. I do remember him. It was,
Okay.
I told you, I don't know if the last conversation I told you that the dark glasses.
Yes.
Show, you remember?
Beard, glasses,
yeah,
dark hair.
yeah, that
Okay.
was the one.
How about this blonde, long blonde
That
hair?
blonde is, she goes to the gym, and I was
She's
laughing.
a gym-
With, yeah, she goes to the gym and she was hitting on him.
Does
and
he
I
go
w-
to the gym?
Yeah, that's Nick. That's Nick's
Oh,
son.
that's Nick.
That's
Okay.
Nick's son. And I was, before I was laughing with him. I said, you know, you had a big target on your back now, and all the women are hitting on you, blah blah blah. And I was just, you know, having fun.
That's another female, right? Is that what that is, or I don't know what that is. Anyway.
Maybe let me see.
Mm-hmm. Is that a
Oh,
head?
it
Is that long
like
hair?
weird.
I'm not sure what that is.
Whatever that is, I don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe that's a shoulder. That's a shoulder. Yeah, it looks more like a person this way.
I don't know. As you
Okay.
see, I wasn't even. I was.
Okay. So that's Yvonne, and that's, we think, Daniela.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
this is
the guy.
the guy that was interested in Daniela, we believe.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
So that white tank top is what you were wearing last night. Okay.
And the jeans.
Did you, the black tank top you were wearing when we were at your house earlier, I thought you had mentioned that you were wearing that last night.
No.
No?
No, I told you.
You told me the white from the
shirt.
beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe maybe one of the patrolmen got it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how many beers did you drink?
When give me one, I paid for 2. That's 3, and that's about what I recall.
3?
3.
What kind of beer was it?
It's called Lux something Kentucky.
It's an IPA,
No, it's not an IPA. Actually, it's a very smooth beer.
an amber ale.
It's something like that. Yeah. It's light. It's not dark beer.
It's not very strong. 4 or 5%, you know, the alcohol content.
I know. I think it was more than that.
More than that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What type of person are you when it comes to drinking? I mean, you're a pretty experienced drinker. You drink on a regular basis, or
No.
are you the type that can't hold her alcohol, so to speak?
No, I think that I can hold my alcohol.
You can.
Yeah.
How often do you drink in a week?
Maybe the weekends. I mean, one day or 2.
You drink.
Yeah, and I have stopped because I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to lose fat, and I was trying to get in the process of that.
Okay. Have you ever had an episode from alcohol to where you consumed so much alcohol that you blacked out?
Like, maybe once or twice. But that was like months back, years back.
Years back. So, since however many years back to now, you've been consuming alcohol kind of regularly, socially on the weekends?
Not even socially on the weekends. It's just putting every weekend. That's too much. Maybe I'm talking about it's very sporadic. It's like one weekend, one day.
So last night you had 3 beers. One person bought a beer for you, and then you purchased 2 on your own.
Yeah.
So that's not like an unreasonable amount of alcohol to consume for you.
But then that's the thing. I don't want to lie to you. I'm just like, yes, but I don't. I think that's maybe before that is the last thing I after talking with the Gaza, after that, or maybe before that, because I don't know when the picture was taken. I honest to goodness, honest to God, I don't remember even walking out, getting in the car, and coming out with it. I don't remember.
From 3 beers, you don't remember shortly thereafter.
I don't know if
the time from that photograph.
I don't know if they're shots. I don't know.
You don't know if they're what?
If there were somebody by shots or I don't remember. Whatever. I mean, the picture they sent me is like I was trying to hold something out in.
Or like maybe you were laughing or something.
Oh,
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I see, and I don't.
Did you drink any shots?
No. Well, I don't want to say no, but for what I drink, until I remember, I didn't do shots. I didn't do anything.
You don't remember doing any shots?
No, I don't remember. Nothing.
As far as your relationship with Daniela, you liked her as a person?
Yeah, I have seen her at the gym. She's a nice, she was a nice girl. She, few times, we work out and stuff. We laugh, but it wasn't. I don't even. I saw her like 2 or 3 times in the gym. Then I saw her again last night, and I mean, and we talk, and and I even say, I took her on my way. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be your mom. If you need help.
Last night you did that?
Yeah, and that's with the guy.
Did you ever do that in the past for her?
No, as I told you, I only have seen 2 or 3 times at the gym.
Does she have your phone number in her phone?
No, that I know. No.
Because her phone will tell us, and your phone will tell us that. You understand that?
Yeah,
right?
I understand.
Okay. What I've got here is a text message from Daniela's phone. Okay, talking to Austin.
Okay.
All right. We know for a fact that Daniela drove you home.
Okay.
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 You understand?
I mean,
right?
it's obvious his car is there, and
Okay. Well, it says here, you got an Uber, ? Just got in. Okay, I was looking for you, but let me know when you get home. You got it. Where are you? I'm still here. I'm taking Yvonne home. So this is Daniela saying, I'm taking Yvonne home.
Okay.
This is at about 1:25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you understand that, to our knowledge, you are the last person to see Yvonne alive. You understand that, right?
Yes, I understand.
So that's
Daniela.
why I'm to see Daniela, Yvonne. You're Yvonne.
Yeah.
See Daniela. That's why I'm stressing the importance of this interview here, and for you to reach back and remember as much as humanly possible. Okay. Are you aware of the Maplewood community that kind of butts up to your street there? You got that yellow house to your left, the yellow one that they just blacked out the driveway. You're facing your house, you get the yellow house, then you go a little further and there's a gate there, right?
Yes.
There's a guard gate there.
There's a guard gate there. There's camera in that guard gate.
Okay.
Okay? So I want you to keep that in the back of your mind.
No, I do not deny the fact that the car is in my driveway. I don't deny, it's obviously I don't remember getting into her car. I don't remember, from there, the drive or anything. I don't remember getting anything of that. But due to the fact that it's in my house, I assume that, I was there.
Okay, so
I'm not trying to say, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm honest to God, I'm telling you, I don't.
you don't remember coming home or how you got home?
I don't remember how I got home.
Do you have any way of, with your Ring doorbell, which we discussed earlier, that you delete, but of telling us what is your normal path of going into your home? You've got your side garage door, your large garage door, and your front door. How do you normally go in and out of your home?
It depends.
If you do not drive.
I normally get to the garage door, to the side door.
Why do you do that?
Because it's faster. It's one shot instead of trying to open two things you know, you get the lock and one the bottom.
You're saying you normally go in the side door?
Yeah,
of the garage?
normally that's what
Like when you're looking at your house from the
you
driveway,
know, like the side
you go around
door
to the left,
yeah,
and then there's
yeah.
and it goes right into the garage,
Yes,
and then you go from the
from
garage
there to the
into the house.
yes.
Is it the same key?
No, they're two different keys.
So the key ring that you carry has the side garage door
Yeah,
key
they have the
and the
side
front
garage,
door key?
Yes.
Okay. So
But it's you know it's give or I mean not it just depends. I mean I don't pattern of what where when it's just like okay I get there and I get in or get out or whatever.
so then this morning when you got up to
I'm gonna be honest with you. This morning I think that I was still drunk. I was everything was blurry. Everything was you know, the only thing that I remember is seeing her.
well, how did you go out the front door?
I think
Did you go out the front door, the garage door, or the side
I,
garage door?
honestly, you know, I cannot tell you.
Yvonne, there are there are certain things that I'm going to ask that are simple, like ground ball, easy questions to answer, right?
That you've already given the answers to.
That you're correct. Okay, so keep in mind, I want you to establish credibility with me. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I
Okay.
understand.
I know. I want to know that when
The prosecution argued that Serrano, fueled by alcohol and perhaps other factors, intentionally shot Daniela Tabares. The trial was a grueling ordeal for the victim's family, who had to relive the tragedy through graphic testimony and emotional courtroom proceedings.
That was the front door.
the front door.
I think that was the front door. If like I said.
What time do you think that was? Right before you dialed 911 and discovered it?
Yeah, it was right before that.
Okay.
It was like in, out, and I saw, you know, the thing on the floor. Because I didn't know who, what, or what the person was. Is, you know, the hair, whatever, the blood in the head. I didn't recognize. I didn't.
After a 4.5-year legal battle, justice was finally served. Yvonne Serrano was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison.
Anyway, you know, I went. I don't know if if you ask me if I kneel, if I bend over, I cannot tell you. But I went and I touched her.
Where were you going? Where were you going? That you walked.
Normally because when in the mornings when I days off or something like that, or you know, or something like that happened that I don't remember. You know, I tend to go either look to see what's going on.
But not normally. Don't tell us what.
The tragic death of Daniela Tabares serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating consequences of violence. This case highlights the importance of responsible behavior and the need for compassion and understanding within our communities.
Out of your house.
You still feel drunk from the night before?
Yes, I honestly I was. Okay, how can I put this without, you saying, credibility,
we just want you to be honest.
credibility or honesty. I want to say I was still drunk, and I want to say, honest to goodness, there was two things. Either I walk out of the house, or I walk up in the car, sitting on the passenger seat.
Of which car?
Of her car.
You think he might have awakened on the front seat of her passenger?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was sitting there, and I didn't know how I got there, but I saw the door open, and when you those small cars, so you look out and you see.
So you walk.
And I run around and I tried to whatever, and then I called 911.
So now
that's a new memory that you have.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But I don't want to, because I feel that you're looking for you know.
Well, we're looking for pieces of the puzzle to put them together.
Okay.
We're doing our job.
Okay.
Our job is to put all the pieces of the puzzle together.
And I
Okay.
We
understand.
want
So-
to find out the whole truth. And
Okay.
So now at this point, you're thinking, as we sit here, that you're remembering waking up in the front passenger seat of her
Yes.
car.
Yes.
Okay. And when you woke up,
I woke up and I was like on a daze, not knowing, how I got who the car was or whatever. I look to my left and I see the door open and I see somebody on the floor. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know what car it was. I didn't know anything. I opened the door. I went around. I don't know if I kneel. I don't know if what I did, bend over or
So
whatever.
you-
And I went and I was like, I touched and tried to move her or something. And then I saw that it was stiff. Or,
Okay.
hard. And then I called right away
If
911.
you
It
enjoyed
was
it,
like,
drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime content. Share this video to raise awareness about the dangers of violence and the importance of responsible alcohol consumption. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.